Hello again, Ron Frisard from A.W. Chesterton, and this is our series of installation of low-E valve packing. This is the fourth and final episode in this series. The first we focused on cutting the rings. The second we discussed how to install the packing rings. Third we discussed the bolting of the valve. And in this video we're going to discuss how to tighten and consolidate the valve packing. Now that we have gotten a torque value from our packing vendor with the measurements from the valve and the reference to the anti-seize we are using, we are ready to tighten the bolts. Some vendors have an app that makes this a really easy step. The first step is to take the nuts down the bolt until it's on top of the gland finger tight. The next step really depends on how large the torque value is. You really want to kind of break it up into smaller pieces. If it is a small valve and a small torque value, sometimes all you need to do is break it up into two parts. If it is a large valve and a large torque, sometimes 3 or 4 times is better. In this case, we'll be using a torque of 90 foot-pounds. We will break this into 3 steps of 30 foot-pounds. So that's 30, 60, and 90 foot-pounds. So we first set the torque wrench to 30 foot-pounds and tighten both sides until it clicks. We want to keep an eye on the gland as it goes into the box and make sure it doesn't cock. After both sides have been tightened and the torque wrench has clicked, we will move to the torque wrench up to the second level, in this case 60 foot-pounds. You still want to keep looking at the gland to make sure it's going even. Sometimes using a straight edge helps in this regard. Next, the final torque of 90 foot-pounds is applied on both bolts. The next step is one of the most important and often overlooked. That is to consolidate the packing. This is done by moving the stem fully up and down multiple times to get the packing to seat in place. I recommend between 5 and 7 cycles. Now, after you are done with the cycling, put the torque wrench back on the stud and see if they move. Depending on the size of the packing, you should get some consolidation. If there is any, you will need to do some cycling again. Keep doing this until there is no movement from the studs with the same torque value. Well, I hope you enjoyed this series on low-E valve packing installation. If you have any questions or want to contact me, feel free to email me at ron.frisard, F-R-I-S-A-R-D, @chesterton.com. Thank you very much, and as always, please subscribe to our channel.